nice and sleek. 5 minutes later, you're sitting down, you get up, and it is all wrinkled. We're not gonna do that. Hi girlies, welcome back to my channel. You guys love the summer edition of the Bougie on a Budget video, so you know I had to come with the fall edition because fall is coming, one of the most fashionable seasons of the year. I mean, the colors, the layers, the textures, everything just adds up, so you know I had to make this video. If you haven't watched the first video, I will leave it up here somewhere. I don't know if it's on this side or that side, but whichever side. Every year a color is trending. Last year was burgundy. Burgundy was trending all over the place, and that is because high brands, like let's say Prada, these different brands, they put out a color palette. High influencers, content creators basically follow these most of the time, and that is how a lot of trends like start. So number one is going to be colors and base. Always remember that neutrals are always your best friend. Before you jump into big colors, always make sure you have your neutrals and basics. You can buy all these colors and trending colors, but then when it comes to the base, like there's nothing for you to wear. Mocha monochrome has been trending this past year because people are understanding the value. I will leave some examples of mocha brown on the screen so you guys can see what I mean, but it has been trending for a while because that color, you can never go wrong with it. So before any and everything else, make sure you have this color. We also have burgundy and chili red, and honestly it never left. It was always here. Burgundy red will have people asking you if you're on your way to your opera. Honestly, we're not talking super bright red, something that is just like too much. We're talking about something neutral, something that's set back. Those colors will always eat, okay? Lettuce green is also on the list. You're probably asking, what is lettuce green? Is that not super green? Because lettuce is supposed to be like super green, but no, it is not neon. So you have fashion, and fashion is broken into multiple categories, and if we're talking about super bright neon colors, then elegance does not fall under that. It's a soft grassy green that looks good when you throw on a brown or a cream, or you could say beige, whichever one you want to say, but it just looks good when you add those together. And then we have royal purple and cobalt green. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Cobalt, that's it. If you're feeling bold, right, you grab that as a blazer. The shoes, I feel like always are the right pieces if you want to throw in color. Fall is the season to be fashionable and cute because the colors, the vibe, always eats. Textures and silhouette. Now here is the real tea, and I want you to listen real close to me, okay? Listen, expensive is a texture. It is in the texture. So this fall, lean into suede, faux leather, knits, and structured blazers. Blazers are your friends. And when I mean blazers, I mean oversized blazers, ladies. When you super tight, that does not do the trick whatsoever. Blazers that does not wrinkle. No wrinkles. Remember that, because some blazers, I've had plenty of them. You could put them in a dryer, just make it look nice and sleek. 5 minutes later, you're sitting down, you get up, and it is all wrinkled. We're not gonna do that. Sisters, hear me out. Your outfit is incomplete until you put those finishing touches of jewelry on, okay? You can look as beautiful as you look. You put a little classy earring on, a little bit of a necklace, you're done. And you don't even have to wear both. It could just be an earring if it goes with the vibe. Like for example, should I have on now? It would be very stupid for me to put on a necklace because it just doesn't make sense. I feel like it kind of gives you that already. But I threw in an earring because that makes sense. Sometimes the outfit, necklace doesn't make sense and you wear earrings. And sometimes earrings don't make sense, so you wear necklaces. Sometimes both of them make sense, so you wear both. You might be asking yourself, where do I get these from? What stores? Where do I go shop? The best places that you can get these jewelry from. Hermes has a lot of beautiful jewelry that's trending, but those are $700 and more. So again, we are bougie on a budget. We're trying to spend less than that. A website that I would definitely literally beg you guys, if you are on a budget, to use is jove.com. Jove.com. Keep that in your mind. The Hermes bracelet I got was $43. They have beautiful pieces, and some of them are not even dupes, but a lot of them are dupes, okay? So they, I mean, like real dupes that comes with the logos and everything. With the Hermes bracelet, I was like, oh, this is a cute little bracelet. I got it, and then I tell you, it came with the packaging, everything. I was like, oh my gosh. Shop Micah's is kind of like Shein, because I know a lot of my girls who are bougie on a budget uses Shein. I feel like Shop Micah's is a little better, but always trendy and always just on trend on what's going on. The latest fashion trends, always want them. And especially if you're a content creator or influencer, you want to stay on trend because this is how you kind of get new people, you get your audience. This video is definitely not sponsored by them, but I have been sponsored by Shop Micah's before. They sent me a couple of pieces, and when I tell you, beautiful. Okay, they're super cheap and the quality is actually pretty good for their prices. Next, we have Zara. I'm always gonna say Zara. I'm gonna put Zara and H&M in the same category because they're basically like sisters, because most of the time they are on trend and have most of these colors ready, because I feel like they basically copy off of these high brands and then just kind of give it to you at a cheaper price. If you're looking for places with like nicer sizing, bigger sizing, I feel like Shock Micah's has better sizing. And also Mango has those beautiful pieces. It's almost like I said, they like steal from the higher brands and make it cheaper for you. ASOS, I always feel like I'm pronouncing this incorrect. ASOS, because I feel like why would it be ASOS? Anyways, ASOS. Last but not least, Amazon. Do not sleep on Amazon. I've actually disconnected from Amazon a little bit because what I used to get from Amazon are usually my accessories. Amazon used to be my best friend. I would go earrings. Oh, this is too expensive. Let me get it on Amazon. If you are on a budget, do not walk. Run to jove.com. They have literally everything you need for your bougie on a budget. I will tell you that. Stick to structured bags, nothing floppy. Okay, it could be a designer bag and it is floppy. Please do not. Anything floppy immediately takes away from your look. Nothing floppy. Structured bags. So yeah, that's the formula. Trendy colors, clean accessories, and jewelry that whispers old money. Now tell me in the comments, which pieces are you grabbing first? The blazers, the boots, or the jewelry? You've reached the end of this video, and thank you so much for watching. If you stayed until the very end, you are awesome. You are great. Thank you so much. If you haven't already subscribed, this is the perfect time to hit the subscribe button. Like, and also comment. Let me know what you love most about the video. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.